An alleged mass shooter, believed to have taken the lives of 3 people and injured 8 more, is believed to have a connection to a country music star. He reportedly sued American Idol alum Kellie Pickler. The two also had a bit of a history together, even going on a date together over a decade ago. Kellie Pickler attended a country music event with an alleged shooter back in 2012. Pickler gained fame after appearing on the 5th season of American Idol. She finished the season in 6th place. However, she would soon go on to a prominent career in music. Since then, Pickler has also established herself as a television personality. She won the 16th season of Dancing with the Stars. She was also the co-host of the syndicated talk show Pickler and Ben, alongside Ben Aaron. According to TMZ, Pickler was once sued by Nigel Edge, originally Scene de Bivoice, who was her date for the CMT Music Awards back in 2012. Recently, the arrest of Edge for allegedly killing 3 people on Saturday night brought this story to light. Edge, a Brunswick County resident, was accused of fatally shooting 3 people and injuring 8 others in a boat attack Saturday night. This took place at the American Fish Company Saloon in Southport, North Carolina. Back in February, Edge had previously accused Pickler of trying to kill him by poisoning. He claimed this happened in 2012. During the same night, he and Pickler attended the CMTs together. According to court documents, he referred to the events as the CMA Awards, but an included photo of the pair showed them at the CMTs. Nigel Edge also claimed that a medical institution tried to kill him. In his lawsuit, Edge claimed that Pickler gave him a poisoned glass of Jim Beam at the event. He claims he lived because he didn't drink it. Reportedly, he has also made similar claims against the Brunswick Medical Center in North Carolina, saying they tried to kill him. At the time of their date, many outlets were reporting that the country music star was taking a wounded Marine to the event. At the time, he was still known as Scene de Bivoice, having changed his name in 2023. Edge represented himself in the filing. At this time, Pickler's legal team didn't send a response to the outlet's request for a comment. Edge claimed that he sustained injuries from a 2006 attack while serving in Iraq. After being shot in the head, he said he nearly died. He now claims to suffer from nerve damage. He also claims to have a half-plastic skull. For his most recent legal issues, Edge is due in court. This shooter sued Kellie Pickler for allegedly poisoning him. A twisted tale of fame, fury, and fiction. In the quiet coastal town of Southport, where the waves gently kiss the shoreline and the community prides itself on its peaceful serenity, a bizarre and unprecedented legal saga has unfolded. It all began with the shocking allegations of a mass shooter, Robert "Robbie" Malone, who, in a twist of fate, has filed a lawsuit, not against the typical villains of crime and chaos, but against country singer Kellie Pickler. According to Malone, Pickler was responsible for poisoning him, an accusation that has left the nation scratching its head. The unlikely accusation. Robbie Malone, 34, a former Marine turned troubled loner, made headlines when he opened fire at a local community event, injuring several before being subdued. But the story didn't end there. Malone claimed that his violent outburst was not solely due to personal demons, but was somehow linked to a clandestine scheme orchestrated by none other than Kellie Pickler. In his rambling lawsuit filed in Southport's Superior Court, Malone alleged that Pickler, through an elaborate web of covert operations, had poisoned his mind and body, pushing him toward violence. He accused the singer of nefarious manipulation via a series of subliminal messages embedded in her music, social media posts, and even through a supposed secret code in her lyrics. The alleged poisoning. According to Malone, the poison was not a typical toxin but a metaphorical one, an insidious mental manipulation that eroded his mental stability. He claimed that Pickler's song "Small Town Girl," which he listened to obsessively, contained hidden signals that triggered violent tendencies. Malone insisted that her social media was filled with coded messages meant to influence him, and that she had employed a shadowy network of handlers to carry out her sinister plans. In a bizarre twist, Malone included in his lawsuit a series of scientific charts and evidence, though critics quickly dismissed these as unfounded conspiracy theories. He alleged that Pickler's team used a mind control frequency embedded in her concerts and music videos, which he believed caused him to act against his own will. The media frenzy. News of Malone's lawsuit spread rapidly, capturing the attention of the national media. Talk shows debated the plausibility of celebrity involvement in mind control schemes, while conspiracy theory forums buzzed with theories about the secret powers of pop stars. Kellie Pickler, meanwhile, issued a public statement expressing shock and confusion, denying any involvement in Malone's claims. "These accusations are baseless and deeply hurtful," Pickler said in a press release. "I have never and will never engage in any activity intended to harm anyone." Malone persisted, insisting that he possessed proof of her guilt, though he refused to reveal any concrete evidence publicly, citing fears of retaliation. The fictional underpinnings. In this fictional tale, the story takes a surreal turn. Malone's lawsuit becomes a canvas for exploring themes of fame, paranoia, and the blurred lines between reality and conspiracy. It raises questions about how celebrity culture can distort perception, and how individuals, driven by mental instability, might craft elaborate narratives that tie real people into their personal stories of trauma and obsession. The narrative also invites readers to reflect on the power of media and the dangers of misinformation. Malone's claims, though utterly unfounded, created a media frenzy that overshadowed genuine issues of mental health and gun violence, highlighting how sensationalism can distort public discourse. The community's response. Southport residents, accustomed to their peaceful existence, were bewildered. Some sympathized with Malone's struggles, viewing his accusations as symptomatic of deeper mental health issues. Others dismissed the lawsuit outright as a product of delusion. Local law enforcement and mental health professionals stepped in to assess Malone's claims, ultimately concluding that there was no credible evidence linking Pickler to any form of poisoning or manipulation. The case was dismissed as a frivolous lawsuit, but it left a lasting impression, a reminder of how fragile the line between truth and fiction can be. The reflection. This fictional story underscores the importance of critical thinking and mental health awareness. It satirizes the tendency of some individuals to weave elaborate conspiracy theories that involve celebrities, turning personal grievances into public spectacles. It also explores how fame can become a double-edged sword, where a celebrity's influence extends beyond entertainment into the realm of myth and legend, often distorted by those seeking scapegoats for their own struggles. Conclusion. While the story of Robert Malone suing Kellie Pickler for poisoning him is entirely fictional, it serves as a satirical mirror to our times, highlighting the absurdity of certain conspiracy theories and the vulnerabilities of individuals facing mental health challenges. It reminds us to approach extraordinary claims with skepticism, to prioritize mental health support, and to remember that behind every headline is a complex human story deserving of compassion.